Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Spoken and Heard over Mike here at Kick Butt Coffee in Austin, Texas? I'm Ernie B, and here's the host, Hot Tamale, and the lovely Lost in Thought. Yay.
La la la. Thank you.
There's a gas leak.
Thank you very much. Are you lonesome tonight? What's happening, Kick Butt? You're about to witness the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze. That's right, this is not your average ordinary coffee shop. We do have a full bar. And behind the bar tonight, we have the fairy, Suna, who will keep you fed, caffeinated, and
buzz.
But nothing shows your undying love and affection to your bartender like what? Tips. Tip your bartender, and she will feel your undying love and affection. If you say, oh my God, Suna, I love this drink, give her a 20. Don't go behind the bar and hug her. Don't do that. Consent is everything.
You can hug the air.
You can just kind of go, oh, woo, that's so good, and then give her a 20.
Maybe you could hug the display case.
No, don't do that. They're going to get a visit from the health department. Don't hug the display case. Don't do that. That wouldn't be good. Okay, and now that I'm trying to get away from that disturbing visual of hugging the display case, the drink specials are mixed wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. And we also have specialty drinks named after your hosts. Lost in Thought has a Lost in Thought Brave Blender. 4 liqueurs, 1 sip. You'll start acting like that. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Ernie B has the Ernie B Power Up Shot. It's basically coffee concentrate and liqueur. If you're dragging ass, 1 sip of that, you will not be dragging ass anymore.
And I just finished one, so it hasn't kicked in yet, but
It's getting there.
it'll get there.
And I have the Hot Tamale Hot Cocoa. It's a spin on Mexican hot chocolate, but you can have it iced. It's like Mexican hot chocolate, but instead of cinnamon, it's Fireball.
It's got a kick.
My camera keeps going out of focus.
The trouble is not in your set. Actually, yes, it is. It's the computers. Okay.
Lane, I can smell that all the way back here.
Well, I'm doing that for because he was feeling itchy.
Well, I know, but
I basically just got him a handful of peppermint oil and had him dump it on his skin so he wouldn't be up here disturbingly scratching in front of everybody. Yeah, that's disturbing. I didn't want him to do that.
Apparently, I look younger because it looks like I have injections, but it's like, yep, all you need to do to get injections is to have some kind of itchy infection.
You're gonna make everyone leave, you jackass.
It's not contagious. Unfortunately, it's only affecting me. Lucky me.
Okay, so let's move on. If you want to sing your song, dance your dance, strut your stuff, and... Okay, no example.
Boots and
Dance
pants
better
and
than this guy here. Come over to Lost in Thought, me, Hot Tamale, or Ernie B behind the soundboard. Go over to Ernie B just so he can say...
we just had another crazy weekend as usual. We had the Kaju play on Friday night. And I don't know if you ever seen Kaju or heard of them, but they set up on the floor. They light their equipment on fire. It was crazy. It's always crazy when they play here. That's the night I didn't get home till like 5 a.m.
5 a.m.?
By the time we got out of here and cleaned up and everything. And then last night I had Fake Blood band play. And I told them, look, I don't mind if you used fake blood. I'm going to vent here. Just do it in between the monitors. Don't get it on my monitors. It's like, no worries. What happens? Spilled all over right in the front, 2 monitors in the front. I said, they're brand new.
What did you do?
I got pissed.
How did you were you able to clean it?
Well, yeah. I wiped them off, but I was not happy. I didn't tell them anything. But there was someone else there, and she was helping clean them up. And you can't even tell now. The 2 ones right in the front.
You're way too nice, Ernie B.
I was mad. I was pissed off.
You need to channel your inner
because I
bitch,
distinctly told them,
like I do 24/7.
just don't get it on the monitors. And that's exactly what on the first 2 monitors right in front of you, they were splattered. completely. They were red, and on the grills, and they're brand new. We've only had them for a few weeks. And but then I wiped them down, and then there was another girl up there. She was the little clock down there was completely red. Everything was red with fake blood, but she did a really good job cleaning them up. You can't even tell anymore. But okay, I'm done venting.
I had a customer offer me a box cutter.
Why?
I don't know. I was literally signing. I had really just signed in. I grabbed all my stuff. I was heading to the front, and this guy goes, "Hey, you." And I was like, "Hey, me." And he's like, "Come here." I was like, "Sir, they're expecting me in the front. How can I help you find something?" No. I got you something. And he started getting his keychain off, and I was like, and I'm literally like this with my eyes the size of dinner plates. He's like, "Why do you look scared?" I was like, "Gee, I don't know. I wonder why." And he's like, "Here, do you need this?" And it was like a yellow box cutter or something. It looked like something. What's that? The Black & Decker. I don't know. And I was like, no, sir, I really don't, but I appreciate the offer. Took off.
Nothing like a customer offering you a weapon.
A knife. I'm like, honestly, I thought Naked Guy was the worst, but okay, they keep raising the bar.
You know, shortly after I moved to Austin, someone literally pulled up in a white van, and this woman in the van.
Did they
said,
offer you candy?
Well, kind of. The woman in the van said, "Hey, you, come here." And the white van is probably where that seat is right there. So I just.
We already lost a viewer.
No, we lost.
Yeah, what?
Reggie.
Yeah. Oh no! It's like, yeah, what?
Keep talking.
Yeah, what do you want? And she looked at me. She's like, "Want to have some fun?" It's like, I'm good. Bye.
Oh shit, we're echoing.
No, that's Reggie. He's back online, and now I can hear his audio echoing.
It's disturbing to hear my own voice.
Want to have some fun? I'm good.
Is that us?
That's us.
That's us.
We sound like demons. It is Halloween, so it's.
You sound like a demon. I sound perfectly normal.
Okay, he just muted it. Thank you, Reg.
Okay. All right. So are we ready to start?
Yes.
Are y'all ready to rock and roll? Oh, yes, let's do this. Go.
Like the four non-blondes once said, you know, I can't remember the name of the song. But here's Tom Moon and anyone else who's going to come up on this stage.
And Lost in Thought, the one-trick pony.
You heard Hot Tamale, come on. We got more room up here and a spare mic. You know what to do. And don't sit there passively consuming. You know quite well you're a participant.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah, it's not Coliseum Part 2,
If you're gonna
Gladiator Part
participate-
5. It's not franchise. This is your only night to be alive. Speak. You've got to say something.
Yeah.
It's been a long time, brother.
Well,
Yeah.
Sofa King
Yeah.
is an acronym for so fucking.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. See, I used to go to Barton Springs when it was possible at 5 o'clock in the morning. He slept there. He was there before me. What I really like is pioneers and antecedents, people who are ancestors before us and will be around when after us. What I really like is people brave enough to speak their soul, their liver and their kidneys, their parts of themselves. What I really like is places and spaces where these things can happen, like inviting and invoking all the people to get out of their seats and come up on stage and say something. But it's so much easier to go, no, not me, not now. But no, this is not your soul night. This is not your passive night. This is not your sit down, read the Chronicle night. This is a night where you're going to change. And if you don't change, I'm going to change for you. I'm going to change into something you've never seen before, into something you'll never see anymore, which is a possible, prescient possibility of the future. I want you to see not just change of government, but change of consciousness. I want 24-hour public transport in Austin. I want Barton Springs to be open all the time. Doesn't matter about the real estate high-rise development. I want the rents to go down and the size of the buildings to go really low. I want the whole Congress to be a garden. I mean a garden, not just a greenery with artificial grass. I want us to be able to live in this town, not just have to leave because everything's impossible. I want us not to treat ourselves like a parking meter, like little strata title relationships, but actually to commit yourself to being here and now. Even if you never have before, why don't you try it just for once? Because the bottom line is, if no one else is going to do it, we're going to do it. And we want to do it with you, but if we aren't going to do it with you, we're going to do it almost despite you. Because passivity and consumption is the problem, not the answer, not the solution. Everything you own, it's going to be in someone else's hands when you die. You're born with nothing, you die with nothing, you got to carry the rest around. But you don't have to believe a single thing. It's only poetry. It's only improvisation. After all, what do I know? Why dress like the future when the past is resurrecting itself? Iraq War 1, Iraq 2, Bush 1, Bush 2, Trump 1, Trump 2. We don't want the past anymore. What we'd like is a little bit of future. And what will the future look like? It will have open mics every night of the week, afternoon, siestas and fiestas. It will have a place where you can actually express yourself without fear or favor and nothing much to do with anything else around. You can do it in your own way with your music, your comedy, your improvisation, but there is no limit to this at all. And the only limits you make are the ones you take by holding back in fear from what might just happen almost around you. I'm not talking about Project Disconnect, where something that's been here 60 years gets demolished in order they can increase the size of the freeways but not use the ring road around Austin and separate the traffic of trucks from the local traffic. No. I'm not talking about the lack of gardens anymore, the fact that the drought is really toxic now. The ground is breaking and the trees are crying, and we know quite well it's not even Halloween yet. I ain't talking about the past, all the times there's been droughts and floods, all the times there's been changed, government didn't mean to change a thing. I'm talking about here, I'm talking about now, I'm talking about you, I'm talking about us, a community of conscious sentience who are all diverse, divergent, because they know, maybe with a bit of color and light, balloons, bubbles, we can play the fool for the nuclear weapons that they have everywhere. Your taxes at work. You know they're bombing all the capital cities in Damascus and Syria and Yemen. You know quite well they're doing it to our friends in Lebanon. You know quite well this is happening now, and the ones they're getting are people like us, women and children, civilians. This is the only antidote you've got is your free speech, your personality defense kit. You stand up here and you let your soul out that can walk around trying to reach other souls out there. And they sit back staring from a distance. That's not your fault. You're sending the signals out. Like tonight you're going to hear from Dr. Reggie Goodwin, who's a man who's aware of the plan to be human again. That's right, not robots, not replicants, not Tesla, not Musk, but being human again. And what does that actually mean? Actually thinking, feeling, connecting, perceiving, sentient. Why not? That's a good start. And why don't we do it where we are? Well, I want to welcome you to you. I want to welcome you to every part of you that wants to really express themselves. I want to welcome you to the transient community, this little temporary autonomous zone that will not last long beyond the first 14-line sonnet or the instantaneous 16-hour haiku. I want to welcome you to whatever you want to do. I want to welcome you into your deep cavern, your labyrinth, your little inner temple, where all that's rich and vibrant and golden shines for you. Because unless you are here, this makes no sense. I ain't talking to the tables or chairs. It's a human being reaching out to other human beings and knowing that you are here. So I say, welcome this Sunday to Spoken and Heard. Woo!
All right, get up for Tom Moonbird and the Airport Boulevard Experience. Okay, Okay, one thing I forgot to do. I'm a little bit off my mojo today. I did not do the guidelines. My bad.
That's right.
That's why as soon as Tom went up there, I went, sat down. I was like, shit. Okay, so I realized it. I realized it right off. So, okay, and don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. While we're doing that, I'm gonna pull up the guidelines. And I did have one of the performers go, "Hey, are we gonna get more time today?" I said, "I'm gonna go ahead and cover that." All right. So since today we do have like how many people? About 12.
92.
Ernie, God.
Well, I would say minus 82. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Whatever. So oh, he's counting.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, it's one off. 13. Lucky
Okay.
13.
Lucky 13. All right. So we're going to have 5 minutes or 2 songs so we can get everybody to go ahead and everybody so they can do their second song. So if you guys don't have anything else on your repertoire, dig something up. But like I said, 5 minutes, it's not required. We're not going to make you stay up here for 5 minutes. No cattle prods going, you're not leaving. That's not happening. So if you just use what you got and then thank you. Okay. Once you start on stage, get on stage and start speaking, your time has started. Support your open mic and buy something from the bar.
Suna's waiting for you.
Yes, Suna is waiting to make you something delicious and possibly buzzworthy. Mm-hmm. All right. Can you cuss, Lost in Thought?
I'm sorry, what the fuck? What did you say?
Wow, that's really subtle.
That's really fucking weak.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
Be considerate and quiet while performers are on stage. No heckling. Most performers are working on their acts. It messes with the continuity of the show, and we are live. But as Lost in Thought says,
We love audience participation, even during a piece. But look around you and read the room.
read the room. Thank you. And while you are on stage, pimp your product. If you're going on tour, let us know. If you have stickers with your face on it, let us know. This is the time to do it. If you are on the list and you are not here when your name is called, we will move on. Like, for example, if JoJo was out, like, smoking and having a great time in the parking lot, guess what? We're going to move on, JoJo.
Sorry, JoJo.
So we'll kind of go, for example, JoJo going once, JoJo going twice, on with the show. Something, because, you know, JoJo's always getting trouble out there, so whatever. Okay. Musicians, come up to the stage tuned and ready to go. And if you have what you think is an unusual request to perform, ask Ernie B., our sound engineer, and he will help you out. Let me see.
For a nominal fee.
Well, that like you can see if you turn around and look at Ernie B., he's got some QR codes on the back of his monitors.
Feel free to give me money.
Yeah.
Money.
He'll take that nominal fee. Okay, performers, you will get a flashing light at the 5-minute mark. It doesn't mean cut it off, it means wrap it up. We absolutely must stick to the 5-minute performance time when we have a full lineup. Today we don't, but, you know, we want to give everyone the chance to get on the list at least once, and we can possibly rotate it out again if you want to come up again.
Anything else?
I think that's it. I've got all the bartenders' nicknames on here, but that was it. I've got Danimal the Viking, Alyssa the Goddess, Quinn the Huntress, Rigo the Renegade, Kayla the Creator, A-Town Austin, Patrick the Captain, and Suna the Fairy.
Yeah, Austin's been off because he's having knee surgery. Yeah, I think it was last
Been
week.
there, done that. It sucks. Ugh.
So that's why we haven't seen him in a little while.
The surgery is great. You're knocked out for it. You're cool. You're drugged beyond belief. You're like, hi. It's the therapy afterward that makes you want to pull out your own nose hairs and go, God dang, it hurts. But so, Austin, our hopes and dreams and wishes and healing vibes are coming your way. Woo! Okay, next. See, all this time I'm talking and you're just looking at me.
I am. All I have to
That's
say.
not creepy.
All I have to say is, 25 years, and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. for our destination, I realized quickly when I knew I should.
What?
Huh?
It's 4 non-blondes. What's up?
That's what I've been asking for the past 16 years from him. What's going on? Okay, bring up the next person, please.
Next person. We're glad when he can make it, but let's hear it for Harmonica Tony.
Woo!
And I'll be joined with Vivid Nothing.
That's to your left. There you go.
Okay, so Eddie, the whole fade out thing, the fade out thing is cool for the first song? You heard him?
Oh, it's only one long song then.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is backing track.
How long, man?
Oh,
We can go for 5
oh
minutes.
no, this is for him.
That'll work, because it's Tony's special.
Tony,
Oh, well,
that's all.
Tony's special ed.
Ask him. He's the boss.
What? Okay, you guys don't put words.
Give it up for Harmonica Tony with Vivid Nothing.
Yeah, I tried to stop it on the downbeat so it would sound like it was supposed to end.
So it sounds like it was on purpose.
Some of those tracks, they're backup tracks, right? And they'll go on forever and ever, and they're meant for you to jam along with them. Like if you don't have a full band, you can practice along with them. So I don't know how long each individual track might be, but that was going on for about 7 minutes already.
Yeah, I flashed the light at 7 minutes. So basically, it was like a set and a half.
That was like an Iron Maiden song, about 7 minutes long.
No, that was American Pie by Don McLean. That's long. All right, Lost of Thought, take it away.
This is me taking it away.
Watch him take it away. Take it away.
That sounds really awkward.
I don't even smell the peppermint on him.
I'm dying back here.
I'm so used to peppermint smell because I use it for my migraines. I don't even smell
I'm
it.
dying back.
How many of you can smell peppermint?
Can you guys smell the peppermint? Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I cranked up the aircon to try to get some circulation going here.
Well, I mean, he said it's He says it's helping his itching, so we're doing good. We're doing good. Because I told him, just don't go on stage and scratch. That's not gonna look good for you. So I just broke out my emergency peppermint oil. I said, here, rub it all over yourself. Okay, Lost of Thought, take it away.
This is Lost in Thought, taking
Taking it away.
Yeah.
Watch him
taking
take it
away
away.
after that whole conversation. All right. Ooh, coming up next. This next performer tried to perform last week, but we were so busy that actually, I think it was a few weeks ago. Really? Yeah, a few weeks ago.
I have no
We
idea
can't
what
read
you're
your
talking
mind, man.
about.
But he's here and he's back from outer space. Let's hear it for Brett O'Brien.
All right, yes, Kick Butt Coffee. This crowd is like my dick, small, different colors, and unresponsive. There we go. Give me some energy. I can't do this if you're asleep. I'm not Cosby. Premature. All right, that's fine. You know, Austin is home to a less racist KKK. They're called the All Right, All Right, All Right. They're not that bad. My grandma, she posted on Facebook that she has cancer. Got over 200 likes. What a bitch. It's the least they could do. I'm a good grandson, though. I left a comment. RIP. Okay, too close to home, I get it. I had dinner with my family the other day, and my sister was like, you guys remember when I had an eating disorder in high school? My mom was like, yeah, you looked really good back then. Yes, catty. I hooked up with my ex, and the condom broke, but she didn't get pregnant. Now I use that condom every time. It's my lucky condom. I'm wearing it right now. That's why this is going so well. Now, actually, my ex-girlfriend, she called me crying this weekend. And she was like, my coworker died in a car accident, and I needed someone to talk to, so she called me. Isn't that fucking awesome, guys? If I had known all it would take is a dead coworker to bring her back, I would have killed that motherfucker months ago. That's right. No, yeah, she's been acting a little distant recently, though, so I'm going to have to show up to her office and... I'm here for you. Do you guys hear about the pagers that Israel sent to I'm not a history guy. They sent it to somebody. And they blew off their dicks. Scary stuff. It got me, a little nervous because we get all of our iPhones from China. But they'd have no reason to want to blow our penises off. Besides the fact that just for the last 50 years, all America does is go, oh, me Chinese, me penis so richer. That's not going to make them want to blow our dicks off or anything. He said it's not bad, so. No, it does well. Trust me. You guys are stupid. Oh, Jesus, not you. You're a smart man. I see you every week with your thinking cap on, is that what you call that? I know, I want your hat, that guy's harmonica, and then the guitar guy's shades. That would be a super performer. That would kick butt, all right. I am Jewish. Nothing. Sure. Not a big fan. No, I get it. You're Jewish too? Well, brother. No, but people are always surprised that I'm Jewish. They're like, you don't look Jewish. And I'm like, that's very sweet of you. It's a nice thing to say. I think that because I'm Jewish, the only times that I've prayed, it's been like a bargain. I'm trying to make a deal with God. I don't know if you guys have done that. If you have, you're praying to the Jewish God, so. The true God. But yeah, I think that's, whenever I'm trying to, pray, I'm like, all right, God, please make this joke work, and I'll bomb a hospital in Gaza. Do we have a deal? All right, that's one hospital down. He's crying. I saw this fat family praying before they ate. I'm like, that's gotta piss God off, I'm like, don't blame me for this, all right? This is on you. You should be praying for the strength not to finish this meal. That's what you should be praying for. I kind of thought there was going to be more there. It's okay. I've never been called a school shooter, but I did warn my friend not to come to school one day. And then I showed up to his house and shot it up. I'm more of an assassin, less of a school shooter. School shooting bad, but how come there's never high school reunion shootings? That makes sense to me. That's like the only reasonable reason to go to your high school reunion is to, and even if you were like had a great high school experience. Okay. Trust me, that joke works too. No. That's you guys won't like that. The light got it. One more joke. I weighed myself after sex the other day, and I was heavier, which I thought was strange. I'm like, there's no way there's half a pound of cum in my ass. That joke kills. All right, thank you guys.
Let's hear it for Brett O'Brien. I was thinking there is one high school reunion that did kill. It was called I Know What You Did Last Summer. I'm not a comedian. I'm only a host.
And barely, no, just kidding. Okay, I gotta fuck with you. All right, so Lots of Thought, take it away. He's my little brother. What else? I mean, the only thing I'm not doing is putting him in a headlock and giving him noogies, Because I probably...
There's a band that plays here called Noogie from Dallas.
Okay.
They're really popular.
Come on. I just heard a sigh. Come on.
Maybe that was me.
No, that wasn't you. It was off to my left.
Coming up next, let's hear it for Miss JoJo.
JoJo!
There might be some fake blood there on the. Be careful. You might. Because that was just last night.
Gosh, I had some surprises tonight, and friends can die and still here.
Oh, I just noticed your Freddie Mercury T-shirt.
Yeah, we can't hear you. There you
I know. I like kickback. I've been, 16 years coming here? Yeah. Tom, he brought us up with him in a bag. Yeah, we got out. Okay. My first poem is Letting Go. Letting go. As expected, I have mislaid the words I have been collecting for to send you away out there where it is predicted and bound to fall into the sea. You persist, however, in this extended separation from scenes that have by now grown unfamiliar. You have become the scribe and authority of far and away. I relent and understand that former arrangements no longer sustain the starving child, and garret walls I have defended will never hold you now. Because you were there, I wanted to call you mine, however someone else says that. So I'll call you names according to my moods. Because you were there, because you were not there. Jest, foolishness, separation, and then loss. I hold your face in my hands. Even now in my darkness, I search in the bayou. I can't see you in the Bebo nor in the swamps of my memory. But I can feel you, oh yes, I can feel you, because you were there. Langston Hughes, he's counted among great glory to me. Langston Hughes takes me to the Akoba's edge. Come, take me to your river, your dusty yellow sunsets that flow into the devil's eye to wake him to his anger and collect his dues. Walk me away from the bloody crush that causes the river to dig up his bed and bother your bones to be again. Hold me, my brother, hold me, like the river holds your heart. Let's see. Southern summer day. Rain clouds gather in the east. Soon the rains will come to fill the ditches for the big kids to play in and make the crawdads run. And that was a southern summer day when rusty screens waffled my tongue, and evening were only shadows for lightning bugs together, and Mommy and Daddy were young. Thank y'all guys, being so patient.
All right, give it up for JoJo. Okay, y'all, just a little quick note. Tom put a lot of treats up here. There's like, come grab them. There's, like I said, there's a condom up here. So, oh wait, someone already grabbed it. Yeah, it's gone.
Save that for later.
Yeah, the condom is gone, but the pizza pepper is still
The
here.
condom is gone. The condom has left the building. The condom has left the building.
Somebody's got it in their pocket going, I'm going to use this baby later. Ow! What? Oh, well, here's another condom, because the other one was in a paper wrapper.
Multiple condoms.
Oh, hey! I just noticed this one. This is cool.
This is glow in the dark, y'all.
You know what? That makes me think of
I knew
what's
it.
That,
No,
what's
no,
that
no.
John Ritter movie?
Skin Deep.
Skin Deep. Yes.
Skin Deep. The one where they do that sword fight with glowing condoms. God. I look that up on YouTube. Glowing condoms, Skin Deep, and you'll be treated to some real 80s refreshing comedy.
Imagery.
All right, lost a thought.
Now that peppermint is taking on a different smell now.
Tea tree.
It's tea tree now.
Oh, I'm losing my
Yeah.
mind back
I'm
here.
becoming a living pharmacy.
A living herbal pharmacy. Yes. Me and Tom are fellow natural healers, so we always get together on this stuff. Lane, bring up the next performer. Okay. Anybody want the glow in the dark condom?
Going once.
Going once, going twice? Well, it'll be here next to the Doritos.
Doritos. All right, so we are going virtual.
Who is it?
Let's hear it for the good doctor himself, Mr. Reggie Goodwin.
Woo!
Please direct your attention to the monitors behind the bar, as Mr. Goodwin will appear via YouTube. I've lost my mojo here. It's on a delay. Just look over there. You'll see him. Oh, hold on. I gotta unmute. Wait, hold on. Okay. Take it away, Doctor.
I met him at a dinner party. I said that I hosted a poetry venue at Mitchie's Fine Black Art and Frame Gallery. I was about to say that it was my therapy after being let go in the 14th round of layoffs by Motorola Incorporated. Oh, so you're a Bush hater. That was a non sequitur on steroids. This contrarian tunnel from poetry to politics. I admitted that I didn't vote for his preferred candidate, and it was my choice as an American to choose his Democratic opponent. But that wasn't the point. He wanted an argument. He wanted a fight. Insulting my wife in front of me, her, and his. It took everything me, then 23 years in the martial arts, to keep from throttling him. Sambo turned a dinner party into a spectacle. Anger and rage filled the space. Twice, the host almost had to call the police. Later, our sons met on the basketball court. Sambo shot a look of contempt at me like he knew that his son was better in the sport. His son was on Leander's team, mine on Cedar Park's. My son stole his son's ball twice and dunked on his once. Cedar Park won the game by double digits on Leander's court. Before I could confront him on the victory, Step and Fetch left the gym quickly. Later, Mr. Family Values left his stay-at-home wife, 2 sons and a daughter for his college sweetheart. He moved with her to Ohio. The fact that Jim Jordan is their congressman explains a lot. His ex-wife suddenly had to find a job with no skills to keep her family afloat. She lost the house. Her daughter became teenage pregnant. I saw Wilco covering his sons on police blotters for burglary and grand theft auto. I'm not gloating. I'm listening to the contrarians today who are verbally saying that they can't vote for a woman, can't see a female president. He gave me a check during COVID. He wrote his name on it. It wouldn't have killed as many black and brown citizens had he properly handled it. Remember when they wanted to open the economy when we were the main casualties? I'm looking at you, black men, insulted by the way the first black president spoke to you about the importance of this election. Brothers, where were your feelings when your high school coaches got in your shit? How many 4-letter words did the black president insult you with? If your woman is pregnant and has a life-threatening complication, do you have the income to fly her to a free state or another country to save her? If your baby girl is sexually assaulted, are you prepared to become the grandfather that the child conceived by her rapist? Which candidate called Africa and the Caribbean shithole countries? Which administration authorized gender-affirming care for prison inmates in 2019? Hint. The current president was a civilian. The current vice president, Democratic presidential candidate, was in the Senate, and we were 1 year away from him botching a global pandemic. He blamed the deep state for his 2020 election loss. Again, I ask you, who was president? Which candidate pitched paper towels to hurricane victims in Puerto Rico, and which is lying about FEMA in North Carolina putting workers and Helene survivors in danger, which is lying about Haitian legal migrants resulting in bomb threats, who called Colin Kaepernick a son of a bitch for peacefully protesting police violence against us, who said he wanted generals like Hitler's, who wants to re-indict the exonerated 5. This bizarro clone of Alphonse Capone isn't about that peace on earth thing. Christian nationalism nationalism isn't Christianity, it's white supremacy and Bible drag. Newsflash, you are openly supporting a fascist who raged about paying for a murdered Fort Hood soldier's funeral, Vanessa Guillen. Quote, it doesn't cost $60,000 to bury a fucking Mexican. Don't pay it. Fucking people are trying to rip me off. A racist and con artist who will make stop and frisk against us national policy. A man who stole classified documents has handpicked a lean cannon on the short list to replace Merrick Garland. A megalomaniac lying about Project 2025, actualizing his insanity. It can get worse for us, the planet, and humanity. No bullshit, brothers. I've met your archetype. Contrarians, unfortunately, tend to be on the opposite side of everything right. Sambo was the villain in the Harriet Beecher Stowe's novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. I would never call you Tom's. Calling you that is inaccurate. Tom was a brave man trying to get his family to freedom. Sambo is far more descriptive of your part of the species. Sambo beat Tom to death. Tom, the victim, forgave him. Sambo lived on to regret his reenactment of Cain and Abel. Abel's blood cried out, and Cain found himself marked and cursed for the rest of his days. This is my warning, brothers. Vote for democracy or the Neo-Confederacy. Vote for freedom or de facto slavery. Vote for the overqualified woman or the six bankruptcies fascists. Vote for diversity, equity, inclusion, accessibility, or its opposite, eugenics. A man comparing his schlong to Arnold Palmer's in the golf club showers, and he thinks so little of you or his cult followers that that's his closing argument. By the way, do you want fries with that shake? Brothers, owning the libs won't preclude your trip to the Auschwitz furnaces. Real men don't do fascism. Choose wisely.
All right, give it up for the doctor himself, Dr. Reggie Goodwin! Woo!
As you can tell, I've encountered a lot of black trolls on the internet. So
Honestly, I would love to see Dr. Goodwin, hear Dr. Goodwin, read some of his stuff in front of the Washington Monument.
Yes.
Holy boom! Oh my God. Dr. Goodwin, as always, incredible.
You know, he doesn't live too far away from there.
Oh, this is true.
it was about 4 hours. Yeah.
No, in Texas time, that's like across the street.
I know that's
Yeah,
that's like that's
day
like
trip.
from North Austin to South Austin.
Yeah.
Just So just take a little speaker and a microphone and do your stuff. People would just be like,
You know, we'll watch the highlights on CNN.
yeah. I'm sorry.
That would be seriously cool, actually.
I'm picturing it right now. I'm already getting secondhand excitement. Like, let's do it. Road trip. I'm sorry. All right, my caffeine's kicking in. So, yes, thank you, Dr. Goodwin. As always, incredible. Woo!
And next week are we on?
Oh yes,
Yes.
Next week we are on. There is a punk rock matinee show. I'm not exactly sure what time it's going to be over, but yes, we are on. We might be a little late, but
A little bit
Okay.
late. Okay.
but yeah, I think it's starting around 2 or 3 in the afternoon. So depending on how many bands are playing and all that, but we should be finishing up around 7.
Oh, hey, am I working the door?
I don't know yet. Probably.
Say yes.
Yeah.
It's Sunday. Say
I'll
yes.
have to.
I need the money.
I'll have to ask Danimal tomorrow because right now he's at the Lost Well.
Ah, yes.
Tonight's the last night of the Lost Well. It's closing its doors.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Yet another Austin institution
Yeah, I don't
fallen
know if
by the
they're-
wayside.
I don't know if they're going to open up another location. There's talk of it, but it looks like this is it. So there's a lot of people out there right now saying goodbye.
Alrighty, and don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25.
But yes, we will be on next week.
Okay. Thanks, guys. See you next week.
See you next week.
Have a good week, Dr. Goodwin. Take it away.
All right. Take care.
Coming up next, one of the most wildly entertaining performers we have. Every time he's up here, he always makes our establishment feel like a music video. Coming up next, let's hear it for Preston Scott Strauss.
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, it's not. It's hot right now, so whatever you want to play.
Hey everyone, how are you? This is well, first off, I'm so happy to be here. This is like the most wonderful place ever. And I'm going to sing my song For Love tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. If you wanted to dismantle me, know that it worked, baby. If you wanted my defenses down while I come up from the ground, into my heart and in my brain, onto my skin, you flow through my veins, beyond my face, higher in phase, neutral in tone, but forward in space. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. And I don't mind, and I don't mind, and I don't mind, baby, I don't mind. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love. 'Cause baby, if you thought that I was weak, then you should know I'm eager to put my mark on your brain and give you a fever in nightmares, in daydreams, on the walks, on the breeze. I'll be there, then you'll see me blowing your hair when you tell me, put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. And I don't mind, and I don't mind, and I don't mind, baby, I don't mind. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love. You put my heart on forward, I am loving these emotions. We touch, I'm going toward everything I'm moving for. Now think there's something special, it's the night, or is it trouble? Don't know, I'm seeing double, kiss his lips and then I tell him, can feel it, I can taste it, you and me love how we taste, yeah. The middle of the moonlight on sidewalks looking at cute skies. New neighborhoods that flew by, the old enemies are behind. That matters is we met eyes and we kissed until we said goodbye. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love, now baby, for love. And I don't mind, and I don't mind, and I don't mind, baby, I don't mind. Put your hands up, put your hands up, baby, for love. 'Cause baby, you put my heart on forward, I am loving these emotions. We touch, I'm going toward everything I'm moving for. And I think there's something special, it's the night, or is it trouble? Don't know, I'm seeing double, kiss his lips and then I tell him, can feel it, I can taste it, you and me love how we taste, yeah. The middle of the moonlight on sidewalks looking at cute skies. New neighborhoods that flew by, the old enemies are behind. That matters is we met eyes and we kissed until we said goodbye. Until we said goodbye. Until we said goodbye. We do it for love. Thanks, everyone. My name's Preston Scott Strauss. So happy to be here. That song's out if you want to check it out. I'm also doing some remixes of it with DJs across this beautiful planet, which is kind of fun. I had two come out a few weeks ago, another one next Friday. The new one's real sassy, so hope you listen to it. Have a good night. Thank you.
That's me on the trombone. Okay, no, stop. Okay, like, how is it that he does not have a record deal already?
I know.
You know? I mean, for real.
I literally, my daughter is at UNT right now. She's in the library studying. But I was like, turn on YouTube right now. You got to see the guy that's singing right now. He's awesome. Okay, you're right. I mean, this is like dance club worthy. I mean, like clear the floor, man.
That's a good tune. Very catchy. I mean, everything he performs is awesome. And Lane, meanwhile, is trying to figure out what he does for a living here. Look at him.
All right, don't forget about the drink specials, folks. There's delicious stuff to eat and drink at the bar.
Yeah, go visit Suna. Look at her.
Be an amazing open mark participant and buy something from the bar. Or as Ernie B says,
buy, purchase, consume, enjoy.
Yes. Okay.
As he was singing, Preston, as you were singing, this popped in my head.
Uh-oh.
Put your hands up indeed. Lights up the strobe superhighway glossed on neon turnpikes. It feels like the beginning credits are just starting as the journey begins. Roads to love and that it's far from over. Your life has always started here.
I'm still hearing it in my head. Yeah, he does that sometimes. I don't know. It's kind of like a literary, but he does it really good. I mean, because it's just out of nowhere. It's just, I'm like, how does he do?
A literary hairball.
Kind of, yeah.
It's the most beautiful hairball I've ever seen.
It's the most beautiful hairball. I mean, honestly, he comes up with some really good literary hairballs. Mm-hmm. He really does.
Actually, you're not the first person to actually ask that. Sometimes when I
ask what I can hear what he said.
Some people have said, "How
did you Google that?"
Some people have asked, "How long did it take you to write this?" But yeah,
no,
I take it as a compliment.
Not at all.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, even though he's my very awkward little brother, he's an amazingly talented writer.
But no, I take that as
Lost
a
in
compliment,
thought.
Preston. Thank you.
All right, coming up next.
Ooh, speaking of chills, this next performer always has something profound to say. Let's hear it for Shepard.
Woo!
Take it away. How y'all doing? Good. I'm gonna let the OG decide what I do tonight. So should I do the new shit or like something new shit? All right, new shit, please. Okay. Preston, fucking fantastic, man. Can we hear it for all the performers and the hosts and everything one time real quick? Yeah. Okay, this poem makes me sound like a simp so bad, but it's fine. I haven't performed this one yet, so bear with me. I want to be in love so bad. It's the one thing I've chased my whole life. Grasping at straws at times because looking for it and barely seeing it through the fog can cause unbelievable strife. Of overlooked pain, shortcomings, them goings, feelings slowing, never quite knowing, tears flowing, and disdain growing, just to fake it. Because at times, that was enough. But it seems unattainable for me. I'm good at the initial feeling being reciprocated. That overwhelming butterfly effect becomes inundated in both our hearts. But my fear of isolation and abandonment always stops it before real connection starts. I get in my head and overthink as a habit. At first, we're fucking like rabbits, but then for some reason, I can't grasp it. I'll find something wrong or send too many songs, or I dive in headlong and she gets bored or sees me wrong, or I've been broken for too long. Mario to her Kong. Climbing as high as I can, but barrel after barrel makes jumping quite bland. Now, I don't put it all on the women I've met. Sometimes I've been less of a man and more of a pet. Waiting at the door for her return. They don't like that shit, but I can't seem to learn. So puppy love is all that I earn. I think get to know me. I've got so much to offer, but in the blink of an eye, I become cannon fodder, because when you act like someone can't lose you, why would they bother? Trying not to. My heart's just too fucking big. I love way too hard. So eventually, I spend my nights in the yard, just looking in and clawing at the door until the gate's left open and I go in looking for more, in search of the lady to my tramp. And if I ever look back, no light in the window, they clicked off the lamp. So I turn, walking rainy streets alone, cold and damp. So maybe finding me is what I need. Loving oneself is essential indeed, but it's hard to do when it seems no one else can. I get it, God, all part of the plan, but help me understand. Why this heart that just wants to hold hands? Walk in the park, Netflix and stand for the girl of my dreams. Vibe to music next to quiet streams. Bring you flowers for no reason. Get lost in the glints and the gleams that your beautiful eyes have to offer. A woman that makes my heart softer. With her, there'd be no battlefield. No more Mr. Fodder. Just quiet weekend nights with each other's best friend. So into each other, round 2 turns to 10, and then daylight comes in. So we sleep until noon and then go at it again. Go have a coffee that gets wiped off our grins because we aren't looking at the cups, but each other. Yeah, I'd call that a win. But alas, I haven't found her yet, so I guess I'll wait until then. But hurry your ass up. My patience grows thin. Signed, your future love and best fucking friend. Okay, Preston, I'm gonna try to match that vibe real quick, buddy. Hold on, I got one more. Don't fucking play me off, Ernie. By the way, where's my boots and pants, motherfucker? Okay, I haven't heard that at all yet.
It's on the next track, I think.
All right, where's this thing at? Yeah, here we go. All right, we're gonna turn it up a little bit. All right, white boy can rap too. Here we go. Yeah. It's Chub C stepping up to the mic this time. All you other rappers running, I ain't far behind. Because I'm growing up lyrically, you see. Got no jewels, but I'll ring you like Muhammad Ali. Because I can't be tamed, smoking flame. Life of pain, but through the wind, now the rain. But it's sunny again, a new inspiration coming. And I know that it's real. Listen to my mama, she told me to live how I feel. So I'ma go and do my damn thing and follow my heart. Make sure that I tenaciously sculpt my art. Put myself in this game, a rapper dancing in white. Now give me 2 years, I'll kill it, getting high tonight. See, every time I step up on the mic, it is spectacular, and people always seem to be alarmed by my vernacular, but you don't really need to understand a word I'm saying. Listen to my beat, keep your fucking head banging. All I really want to do is make you people dance, maybe grind up on your partner, start a little romance, cause everybody needs some good loving now and then. Girl, he ain't got you coming, make him feel good and pretend, cause then you have him whipped, cause he think he got the dick that you telling all your girls they should really fuck with. But what you really doing is just joking about his size, behind doors with your girls while he thinking about them eyes. Hey, I let it vibe out. Yeah. Alright, verse 2, here we go. Yeah.
I said I'm slicker than your average. Sick of serving carriage. People try to slam me cause I smash shit. They don't understand. See, I'm keeping them established, but taking all my music to the masses. The gold diggers go bananas. Same ones that didn't show me no love when I was cashless in the day when it really mattered. When I was pinning competition, no published hits for damage. Now the go to me's a minimal when you rolled in the platinum plaques and records so heaven knows. Battle producers with egos, and there were those that were told exactly where to go. Now somebody please stop these little kids. When I pulled up to cop the 206, they were shouting outside of the block I used to live. They were shouting outside of the block I used to live. Hey. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate it. Have a good night, folks.
Let's hear it for Shepard. Man, between Preston and Shepard, y'all are making this feel like the beginning credits of a movie. You really are.
What he said. You know what? I want to do something new. I want to just stand here and let him do all the talking.
Exactly, Tom. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Don't forget to push the bar, talk to the customers, talk to the audience.
Suna, how are we doing out there? I think we can do better than that. I'm looking out in this crowd. Y'all look thirsty and look very hungry. And I know that just the person that can solve all those problems, she's right over there.
Well, she's in the kitchen now.
Well, she will be over there. She's waiting for you.
There she is.
But I hope everyone is having... How is everyone enjoying the show tonight so far? Yeah.
Why are you standing over there?
I want to see how he can handle it.
Well, you're ruining my shot here. You know how wide I have to get you both in frame? Thank you.
She's trying a new thing, Ernie.
Well, it's not working.
Maybe it's not working
well, honestly,
for you.
he was doing good.
He was
doing good.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. For once. Just kidding. I'm kidding, little brother. Bop. All right, take it away. Bring up the next person.
Coming up next, let's hear it for James Kerrigan.
Oh, thank you, Tom Moon. Keep it going for Tom for not matching. Oh, man. You look like a leprechaun instead of shamrocks. It's mushrooms. That's what it looks like. You look like the mayor of Halloween Town. That's what you look like. From like the one from Nightmare Before Christmas. That's the one you look like. The one with the weird face. That's all you look like. Is you just have a weird face. That's it. Oh man, I love you, Tom. I hope you know that. I'll make fun of you until you die, which will probably be in a week. But whatever. Hello. Hi. I give it up for the last two performers. He said it was like the opening credits for a movie, so it means this is my movie. Thank you for coming to my movie. I'm not as talented as the last two. I am not oh God, I wish I had a talent. Someone bring the. Never mind. I don't know. I'm also not going to say horribly offensive things and get mad at the crowd for not laughing at it. That's what I'm going to do. Not going to do that. I'm just going to say horribly offensive things and just get mad at myself. That's all that's going to happen. It's Halloween, and Tom is dressed up like himself, and my girlfriend. I asked my girlfriend what I should go as for Halloween, and she said you should go as a guy that's about to get ghosted. And I said, "What does that mean?" And then she said, "Do you know what she meant?" I haven't heard from her in 3 years. This is an interesting time. I started comedy here. I've been doing this for 10 years now, and should have gone to grad school. But whatever. Let's not get into that. Dedicated my life to this. I moved away for 2 years, and I came back, and then everything is very different now. I got introduced as as Nancy Kerrigan's retarded little brother a couple weeks ago, which, is 5 years ago, that wouldn't happen at all. People would be very upset about that, and people would be very mad, which I agree with, but at the same time, I'm very, very on the fence with it. I've struggled with mental health my entire life. I've been called a retard since I was 5 years old, pretty much every day until I moved out of my parents' house. It's mostly my dad. Mostly my dad. No, that's not true. It was other people too. But I don't know. It's the same people that don't want that to be said are the same people that kind of just don't really care about people, but they want to make themselves feel like they care about people. And it's always the most beautiful women I've ever met, which is the most hurtful part about it. It'd be like, hey, don't call him a retard. He doesn't know what it means. He can't control what he does. He's not sure that you're even talking to him. And I'd be like, hey, they said I was a retard, but you just called me a retard. You just implied that that's what I'm going to say it a lot because I'm mad. So please don't get offended by it, but I don't know. It's kind of like the same people that just thought we could change it to unhoused people, and then everyone was going to get a house. That was what was going to happen. They'll still cross the street when they see someone talking to themselves. I don't know. It's a very interesting thing because like at the same time, like I said, this place was run by people that got mad that there was a piñata shop and it closed down. And people got mad that there was a piñata shop that closed down. They were like, "You can't do this. This is colonialism. This is white people going crazy." And then I'm like, "Did you buy a piñata?" Nope, they didn't buy a piñata. They're like, "In this economy, I gotta buy whippets. I gotta buy whippets instead of a piñata. Gotta do that." I don't know. Was that 46 seconds? All right, cool. What's up? I am telling the truth. It's not funny, and it's great. I love it. I'm just gonna get mad at myself, like I said. No, you guys are the best crowd because you actually feel me, and I can do this dumb bullshit instead of doing things that are good. No, I know they're good, but you guys listen so hard, you forget to laugh. It's so good. You're like, I'm gonna be like, yes. I don't know. I'm half gonna cry when I talk about my issues, but I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much. My name is James.
All right, give it up for James Kerrigan. Okay, wait, Suna, are they buying? Oh.
Buy more.
You guys, come on. Don't make me put on my seriously horrible affected accent that makes Tom Moon cringe. You know what I'm going to say?
What, Crocodile
Buy
Dundee?
something from the bar, you cheap bastards. Okay. See, I told you it's going to make Tom cringe. Okay, come on, people. We like to... You know why a lot of open mics do not do very well? Because the performers do not support the bar.
Well, performers and audience members.
Well, yeah, performers and audience members. Well, that kind of goes hand in hand. Okay. Support your bar. Buy a cookie. Buy a cup of milk. Buy a ice green tea. There is delicious stuff at that bar.
Grab an ice cold beer.
That
Oh, yeah,
too.
that too. Mhm.
That too.
Y'all look legal.
Well, the ones that are. You see all those beers behind Suna? Those are all the beers available. Come on, folks. You don't just.
Yes.
Wait. Are you stoned? No, see, because if she is, she's not sharing. She's gonna be like, "Give me my fucking cookie."
The acid's kicking in.
There we go. I was gonna say somebody was mentioning about like you're looking like Halloween Town. I was like, no, you looked like the mayor of Magic Mushroomville. Whoa, yeah. I like that. Okay, that was my thoughts. Those were those rusty gears going. There we go. Okay, lost a thought. Take it away.
We've got a new voice.
A new voice.
Let's hear it for Liz Davis.
Hi, my name's Liz. I'm going to read 4 poems. I hope. Okay. The first one is called Wild Thing. I am in an interview in a conference room, stuck in French, when the only sentence I know by heart is Est-ce que c'est possible de caresser votre chien? That is a wild thing that happened, and I am recalling this absurdity to you when you say, I notice the sun is in your eye, so let's move. You've said the similar generous thing before about hamsters and their wheels and how it's hard to get them to stop moving. Outside, it's a setting sun and the air is insect noisy, and when you tell me about your father growing wild blueberries, I know I love him, and it is really something to love a man's father. Did you know we'll all be eating live crickets again, just like early modern humans in 10 years' time? We walk, and I hear, as if from childhood, the silence beyond millions of fluffing wings. It is nightfall in October, and I love to be brought back by you to the sound of the beginning of things. Okay, this one is called Stars as My Soul. It's about Optimus Prime. I love Herman, the boy from Brownsville, so well back in 1990. Times when he plays Transformers beside my brother Josh on the carpet. The pair buddies elbows in the pretend dirt trenches in front of the television Sunday mornings, while Mom watches from the kitchen sink alone as she rinses out a can of blueberries. Oh, how I love Herman's cleft chin set hard in a too old for a young boy grimace. And Optimus Prime says something heroic about freedom for sentient beings. I watch Herman's dimples appear as the black and yellow figurine he holds ascends coffee table corners. 2. 30 years later, 3,000 miles from home, I go shopping for my nephew, Josh's little boy. I hear plastic packages crackle as the tiny hands of children pirate toys and then go bouncing along toward registers. Suddenly, an unforgettable voice carries above all the noise. I have witnessed their capacity for courage, says the display robot at the toy store in New York. He announces his person. I am Optimus Prime, he says. Whenever you look to the stars, think of one of them as my soul. I think, oh my goodness, that's the voice of a god, and for moments I am stunned, shocked, standing inside a crowd of suddenly still, speechless children. He sounds like my dad, someone whispers. 3. Back home, years later, I walk beside Mom at the farmer's market. You are in my head, and I look for you everywhere. Mom and I talk about taking a trip to the island. I say, did you ever think it's only white people there? And why is that? Then we wonder about Josh and his family. Boy, we are missing them when we see a person wearing a towering plastic bumblebee suit. They are all sharp edges and rigid shelling, and they can't talk because of their helmet. I watch as they reach out into the crowd, voiceless, and pull a woman, maybe in her 80s, into their arms. They hug her as she laughs, shaking her head at the silliness. 4, last one. Tonight I am sitting in the movie theater when you text me. You say, let's go to the movies. I look around the room, an unthinking reaction. Imagine watching a whole movie while anticipating with pleasure a date at another movie. In the previews I watch, as Sentinel Prime says, you have proven yourself worthy. I am 39 and I think maybe I can make it in love again. Marvel at the coincidence. We are one, you and I, in terms of Saturday night experience, in terms of stardust. After I walk into the evening, the late July moonrise, the sky is big, and I am wide open as a child. Okay.
hear for Liz Davis. Liz, that wasn't your first time performing, was it? But yeah, that's quite the debut. Liz Davis,
That was
everyone.
really
yeah.
beautiful.
Can you guys
Very, very evocative.
can you guys put the microphones a little closer together? Mainly just Lane's because it was way off to
Okay,
the side.
Liz, I gotta ask, where are you from? Ah, okay. Because when you were talking about Brownsville, I was like, I think I've run into a fellow 956er. Well, because both me and Ernie were from Weslaco.
Where did she say she was from?
She's from San Antonio.
Oh,
But when she mentioned Brownsville in her poem, I was like,
well, there are other Brownsvilles in the country, but
where?
there is. I mean, I don't know.
No, tell me where.
Well, I don't know. I
Look
know
'em
that
up.
I know that
now.
there is.
Now, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, that's the only one I think about. Okay. All right. Don't forget about the drink specials. Come on, people. Go get something from the bar.
So was Brownsville Station actually from Brownsville, Texas? Or was it a different Brownsville? Tom? You just know? Oh, we stumped Tom. He usually knows this kind of stuff.
You froze him. He's like, okay,
It's the
I'm
hat.
out of here.
It's
No.
the hat. It's the hat.
Folks, just to let you know, the muffins over there, they are good too. They've got the blueberry ones with the sprinkles on top. Go get that with your favorite cup of cold milk. And they've got all the different kinds too. If you're like, no, hot tamale, I'm lactose intolerant. They've got almond milk. They've got soy milk. Don't y'all have rice milk too? I think it's a possibility.
They have milk?
Oat milk. Oat milk is good. And that's like a treat in itself right there.
What's that? Okay, see, that's what I thought.
Okay. All righty. While
See,
we're
there's 28 cities named Brownsville, so there. Thank you. Thank you, Harmonica Tony.
all right already. I'm a Texas chick. Give me a break. All right. Laws of Thought. Take it away.
The crowd got my back, man.
So not a new voice next. He's been here a few times. But let's hear it for Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh, probably bring it around the other side of the mic stand because it's kind of tangled. Okay. We'll get through this together.
Hi, my name is Jeff Bradford. I'm a writer and producer here in Austin, and I did buy a drink.
See?
And I'm the one that laughed at the French, est-ce que c'est possible de caresser ton chien, which means, can I pet your dog, basically. So this is a song about believing, and the second verse may be kind of obscure. It talks about Khadijah. The explanation is that the guy that started the Muslim religion, Muhammad, wasn't born into royalty or wealthy or a priesthood or anything like that. He was an ordinary guy. Grew up, he married a woman called Khadijah. And when he was 40, he had a revelation about starting a new religion. And the first one he talked to was his wife. And she believed him, she believed in him. If she'd said, what are you talking about? It probably never would have happened. But in the Muslim religion, she's known as the first believer and the mother of believers because she's the believer that made it all possible. So it's called Joan of Arc. Shine a light on Joan of Arc in the Middle Ages. At the time the nation was at war and they were losing. Then a country girl came along with a vision from God that they were gonna win. And after that they were invincible because they believed her. They couldn't lose because God was on their side. Then she was betrayed, tried as a witch, burned at the stake. Lead is lead and followers follow. And if you think that makes them weak, you're wrong. People that believe are strong. They have the will to overcome defeat. Unbelievers can't compete, 'cause people are strong when they believe. People are strong when they believe. Prophet Muhammad wasn't born that way back in Arabia. He grew up like everybody else, married Khadijah. Then one day he had a vision of Islam, of submitting to the will of God. The first he talked to was his wife, and she believed him. And her believing changed the world. Soon he had legions, and they thought it was the will of God. They conquered the lands from Spain to India. Leaders lead and followers follow. And if you think that makes them weak, you're wrong. People that believe are strong. They trample the world beneath their sandaled feet. Unbelievers can't compete, 'cause people are strong when they believe. People are strong when they believe. And as it was, so shall it be. We are no different. But when believers come along, you can't predict them. They could storm the Capitol and wander around taking selfies. But that's a force to change the world, take you with it. Rises up and carries you away. It could be good, it could be evil, it could be something that you've never seen. Leaders lead and followers follow. And if you think that makes them weak, you're wrong. People that believe are strong. They carry the world to places never seen. Unbelievers can't compete, 'cause people are strong when they believe. People are strong when they believe. Thank you.
Step onto the stage. What's he doing?
Okay, do the give it up for, and then you can split.
Let's hear it for Jeff. That was quite the jam session. I enjoyed that, brother.
Playing a very nice Taylor guitar.
I tell you, I will never cease to be amazed by all the talent that comes up on the stage. Years and years and years, I'm just like, and you guys are a part of it too. You guys, one of these days, you're gonna be flipping through the stations or like scrolling through YouTube. You're gonna, hey, I saw that guy at Kick Butt. Holy shit, he's in Hollywood now. You'll know. You'll be like, I knew him when he was a little guy. All right, and don't forget about the. I know everyone's just kind of like. Okay.
I knew when he used to play that dive bar. What was it called? Kick Butt or something?
No. Well, I mean, the way the bathrooms are starting to. But anyway. Don't forget about the drink specials. Mixed Wells, $4.25. Get your antioxidants and your booze at the same time. And when I say that, people are like, what do you mean? Like, for example, a screwdriver. That's a good way to get your antioxidants and your booze. I mean, it's orange juice and a vodka. All right. And so coming up, Ernie, I don't like that angle. Do it head on.
Well, because Lane's not up there.
Well, do it head on. I don't like that. I look like an Oompa Loompa.
Just bring the other person up.
No. All right. If I gotta do it. Coming up next to the stage, like I said, yes, he is my annoying little brother, but he is one of the more prolific writers that I have had the fortune to know. Give it up for Lost in Thought!
As he moseys to the stage.
Is JoJo leaving? Bye, Miss JoJo. So, this is new shit.
New shit.
I actually wrote this today.
Today's shit.
Haven't even rehearsed it yet.
Unrehearsed shit.
Yes. Hi, fear, pain, regret, envy. Fear, can you please stop moving around so much? Paranoia, stop throwing paper balls laden with insecurity at fear. Don't make me call the ego. Okay, now listen. Today's lesson starts with envy. Envy, did you complete the paper you were assigned? Envy, you have to stop streaming those scary introvert shadows plugged into your own perspective, intricately connecting thin webbing between friendships. You see, this is why you're so tired. You've spent the pieces of your energy as payment for those naughty little sites of reversed outlook. Okay, whatever. Listen, class. I have to be honest about something. Today's my last day. I know, but I'll be by to visit every now and then. I have to move on. We've all been through a lot together, you and me. But another opportunity has presented itself. I have to see where it takes me. I understand that it's a whole lot different, but here, there will be some key differences. Namely, there's some new buildings on campus there, intuition, happiness, hope, and most importantly of all, a new small little structure that has plans for becoming bigger. Self-respect. I think I owe it to myself to see this through. Granted, it will be propelled on my own efforts and not some exterior moment of sudden inspired like you see in the movies. That first step out the door has to start with me. I'll think about you all from time to time, but I have new duties now. Yes, you two in the back. Insecurity and jumping to conclusions. I said duty. Usually, I have some grandiose way to end things, some pointed comment or observation, but this time, this time,
For Lost in Thought!
You know, the way he was reading that kind of reminded me of like on Castaway, where Tom Hanks is talking to Wilson,
Oh no!
And then answering questions that aren't even. I know. He's having an argument with the ball, and that's how you were kind of reading that piece.
Well, I'm
there.
always talking to myself.
Well, yeah, so that kind of reminded me.
You know what it made me think of? What's that movie with all the little creatures playing emotions?
Oh, Inside Out.
That.
I loved Inside Out.
I like the way you were like, okay, ego. Okay, come on, fear. I was like, yeah, I was picturing that. All right, come on, people. Go get something for the bar. Go get something for the bar. Go get something for the bar.
Go say hello to Suna. She's very friendly.
Of course.
Suna is awesome. She's one of the OG bartenders here.
Suna's waiting to take your order.
Yes. And I'm staring Kerrigan down until he reads my mind and gets up and orders a Bud Light.
He got a muffin earlier.
Muffin.
What do you want me to
Woo! All right, what do I want?
Low pressure sales here.
I know. So I'll just kind of just keep going like this until I pick anyone. Lost in Thought, take it away.
do? Coming up next. She's wild. She's wacky. She's got this entertaining spark of glitter. Coming up next. Let's hear it for Dagny Gorham.
I thought he was talking about me.
Already played that one. There we go. Yeah, I try to lay those chords out as neatly as possible, but they get tangled all the time.
Oh, no worries.
They tangle by themselves.
Sorry, un moment. Every time I do this, I'm still nervous. Every dang time. Okay. Hello. I am Dagny Gorham, and this is my song, James. Sorry, it's a weird tuning. That's a nice thought, the music. I record the water in the fountain, looking out the window of the courtyard. I haven't been there at night, and yet I love that you were once here. I find your footsteps in the earth. I go out past the city and I shake when I'm 10 feet below you. Everything's alive and the past lives on. I feel your energy when I hit one. No, you're behind me, I just can't see you. You're walking the ridges, edges. Think I need to read again. You cannot tell me that you didn't feel more free than out there in the dirt. And you cannot tell me that I can't live there and make a home out of memories. Would you tell me soft when I'm all alone? Put your glasses on, feel at home. I wanna cup the water in my hands. I look at yours and they're round and cool and everything makes sense. The rocks are singing again. The words don't quite reach the depths, but that's okay, they couldn't anyway. You melt the film like looking at a candle when you face it straight on. I know you're gone, but you're not gone. You're in the sky, you're in the clouds, you're in the wind, you're in the oil, in the barbed wire, in the ravine. Leave me out there. Leave me out there. Is that you or me? I hear saying, leave me out You cannot tell me that you didn't feel more free than out there in the dirt. And you cannot tell me, ooh, that I can't live there, ooh, and make a home out of memories. It's so easy. Mountains at our backs, facing the world. Roses on the ledge, making tea. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Dagny Gorham, everyone. That was so sweet and endearing. Thank you, Dagny Gorham.
I like the way her guitar sounds very retro.
Yeah, it does.
I like the sound.
It's the way she plays it.
Yeah.
You know, the tuning, the chord selection.
Yep.
See, like that chord behind me.
Huh?
Nothing. You can't hear it up there.
So, coming up next, our next performer after this, he is driving all the way up to Lago Vista.
Where's that?
I have no idea.
Where's Lago Vista?
Where's Lago Vista? Oh, okay.
Other side of the lake, yes.
I was thinking about. I got the Lago part, but the Vista part, I
The
was
other
unclear.
Where is it?
Other side of the lake.
Northwest. They
What
said
lake?
nor-
Our lake?
I guess.
I don't know. Lake Travis. Lake Travis, right?
Okay. Okay.
'Cause I don't think. Well, what's that lake over by? When we go to Mount Vernon, there's that lake out there.
Mount Vernon?
Yeah.
Coming up next, let's hear it for Zach.
Bless you, Zach. Get up here quick.
Is that coming through out there? Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me jump up. I got a long drive.
say that I'm sorry, but I'm wasted. This time it wasn't the whiskey, the weed, or the wine. An angry little man handed me a jar and said, taste it. Put down the bottle of Crown and have you some shine. Mr. Popcorn Sutton himself came in hands a hand. He made the mash, made the stove, made the still, and we made the plan. He said, be careful with the power that I gave you, 'cause I'll come back soon. Remember that you ain't gonna find any shade when you're dancing in the shine of the moon. It only takes about a week and a half, some cornmeal, some sugar, some yeast. When I pay, I laugh. Some copper tubes, pots and pans, fire, that's about it. And if you start with clean water, you can make the best shit. Cook the mash, collect the steam in the jar. Loose lips will sink ships and get you locked behind bars. 'Cause nothing makes the man with the star in his car sicker than folks that shoot the food, grow their weed, and make their own liquor. I'm off the grid, and that's key. I got a fresh jar and I've been sipping steady since 3. So if you want to test the limits, drink it till you can't see. Come work your way into the mountains and drink shine with me. Thanks.
Let's hear it for Zach.
Man, I muted his guitar just in the nick of time because I hit the wrong button. I was like, oh no, he's gonna unplug it, it's gonna pop, and it's gonna be loud and whatever. But I got it.
Oh, and give it up for Zach. Thank you, Zach. Woo!
Rockin'.
And we also need to thank Ernie B.
What did I do?
Well,
For not letting it-
for
for-
one thing, you're not talking as much,
For
so
not
this
let-
is a good thing.
For muting the chords so it wouldn't
Well,
pop.
yeah, and for making us all sound incredible. Give it up for Ernie B.
Yes.
And nothing says you love your sound engineer like money. He's got QR codes. Just send him a $5 so he can buy himself a Big Mac. All right, Lost of Thought, take it away.
I don't know about going back to Oh, you're very welcome. Hey, have a safe drive.
Thank you.
No, I don't know about going back to McDonald's anytime soon because the whole E. coli thing. I know it wasn't in Texas, but that's not cool, man.
It was where the orange stable genius decided to cook fries for a day, and it turned into an E. coli outbreak. He didn't wash his hand after changing his Depends. All right.
So
okay. Woo!
Hey, I just said McDonald's. I didn't take it. I didn't do the whole.
I did.
Anyway.
Go quick.
So, Hot Tamale.
What?
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
Is it rated G?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I was a bad host.
Uh-oh. Who did you miss?
This next performer has been here since 6:30. And I didn't put him on earlier.
Okay, wait. Hold on. Wait. I know we usually do this. Bad host. No. 6:30 needs this. Okay, sorry. It had to be done. Take it away.
Coming up next. Let's hear it for Nino.
Woo!
Kick butt. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I've been here since 6:30, but you guys had some cool acts, so it was cool, you know. I'm a stand-up comedian. My material's pretty dark, so I'm not gonna do that here. It's dark like my soul. So I figured I'm maybe try some poetry for the first time. I don't know. I'll do 5 minutes of that, I guess. Try to do that. I was gonna have Harmonica Tony come up with me, but he had to leave. He's gone. I thought I was gonna go up or sooner, but he had to leave. So I was like, okay. I'll just do it myself. No, it's all good. It's not his fault. He didn't know. He didn't know. I guess I'm gonna call this bit My America. America, America. Is this my America? America, America. Why this, America? People dying. People crying. People suffering. People lost. Oh well. Who cares? Tough luck. You suck. Billions for bombs. Billions for war. Trillions for them. Nothing for you. Hurricane hits. Oh man, what a tragedy. America, help me. America, help me. No, no, no. No, no, no. Our money is gone. Our money is gone. To where, you may ask? I don't know. Maybe far off to another land. America, help. America, help. I need you, I need you. Not right now. Billions for them. Billions for them. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. I have no home. I have no food. I'm suffering and crying. My family needs help. Who cares? Who cares? Suck it up, suck it up. Work more, work more. Pick up overtime. But oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. There's a war over there. They're fighting over there. I got money for that. I got money for them. That brings more profit, right? Who cares about you? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong or am I right? Republican, Democrat. What are you voting for? See, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care. They just want your vote to do what they want. They promise this. They promise that. What are you really gonna do? Oh man, fuck you. That's what they say. That's what they do. Man, they don't care about me or you. I'm suffering, I'm crying. I'm hurting real bad. Here, take this. Here, take that. Take a couple more pills. Drink a couple of that. That'll make you feel better. It'll make you feel that. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I cannot get off. Who cares? Who cares? Take more of this. People are dying. People are crying. People are suffering. But we do not care. Defund the police. Defund the police. We don't need police. People go crazy. Look at California, the land that I'm from. Born and raised. It looks like a slum. It saddens me. It breaks my heart. Beautiful beaches. Beautiful people. Beautiful weather. Very good food. The ruling establishment is fucking my land. They're fucking my land. They're fucking my home. But most importantly, they're fucking you. Because if they do it there, best believe they could do it anywhere. Look at New York, the crown jewel. That's what they said. New York is the best. But look at it now. It's gone to shit. homeless people, drugs everywhere, poverty this, poverty that. It's gone downhill. It's gone downhill. No money for you, no money for you, but money for them. I thank all of you. Thank you, guys.
And he is out of here.
Let's hear it for Nino.
Okay, if that wasn't a mic drop, I don't know what is. He basically Costanza. He's like, good night. Wow, that was very good. Woohoo! Okay, wait, hold on. Where's Suna? Come on, y'all. Are you guys still buying?
She's in the kitchen again.
Let me see. I'm trying to. Okay, I see a Mexican Coke bottle. I see a coffee cup. Okay. All right. No. Okay. I see products. Okay. All right. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Make sure to get a cookie for the long ride home. Loss of thought. Take it away.
Coming up next. This next.
Oh wait, before you, how many people we got left?
I think about 3.
3? Okay.
This next performer performs, how can I put it? Vividly.
Oh, shit.
It was the first thing that came to mind. I know it's the most obvious.
Yeah, kind of.
But let's hear it for Vivid Nothing.
Changed his mind. Well, I will say, good work. It sounded great. Did you hear the one about the magic tractor? It went down. It went down a lane and turned into a field.
How's everybody doing tonight? Celebrating my 49th today. Yeah. I'm like a vampire. I haven't aged in years. But someday. This is something from last week. Little improvisation. Check out my new video on YouTube from 2 months ago. Universal Mind, and the soundtrack to Disclosure on SoundCloud, because we are in that age now, right? So check this out. divulging reality. Where we been? Where we going? What it's been? What is now? It is what it is, they say. Here we are somehow. Feel free to fade out if you need to. Thank you.
I was waiting for the turnaround so it would be like musically
That was
correct.
Vivid Nothing.
Give it up for Vivid Nothing! Happy birthday, Vivid Nothing! Okay, since it's Vivid Nothing's birthday, all drinks are on him.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, woohoo! I'll have something.
That's
Happy
like-
birthday, Vivid Nothing.
That's like Richard Pryor did that bit where he was the drunk and he's like, I want to buy everyone here a drink. One motherfucking drink for everybody. Yep, it was prior.
It was prior to today.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. All right, so lots of thought. Take it. How many people we got left?
92.
2. Ernie.
Minus
got
90.
Minus 90. Okay, who we got coming up next? Lost of thought.
New voice.
A new voice.
Let's hear it for Jake.
I was wondering whose guitar that was back here. Uh-oh. Forgot something.
Okay, while he's going up there, everybody say butterscotch schnapps fast 3 times.
Not butterscotch schnapps. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Jake.
Sorry about that.
Cool. Thanks. Yeah, it's a foxtail. My last name's Fox, actually. Cool. So this song's by Hank Williams. It's called Lovesick Blues. I just started doing it the other day. I got a feeling called the blues, oh, since my baby said goodbye. Well, I don't know what I'll do, 'cause all I do is sit and cry. And that last long day, she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. Well, she'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear it when she calls me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream. I'd hate to think it's all over. I lost my heart, it seems. And I've grown so used to you somehow. But I'm nobody's sugar daddy now. I'm lonesome. I've got the lovesick blues. I'm in love with a beautiful girl. That's what's the matter with me. I'm in love with a beautiful girl, but she don't care about me. Oh, I tried and I tried to keep her satisfied, but she just wouldn't stay. And now that she is leaving, this is all I can say. I got a feeling called the blues. Since my baby said goodbye. Well, I don't know what I'll do, 'cause all I do is sit inside. That last long day, she said goodbye. Oh Lord, I thought I would cry. Well, she'll do me, she'll do you. She's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear it when she called me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream.
also have a really quick joke. There's two drunks outside the bar talking, and they're arguing about whether or not what they're looking at is the sun or the moon. And a third guy walks out of the bar, and he's walking to his car, and they say, "Hey, hold on for a second. Come help us settle this debate. We can't figure out if this is the sun or the moon." And the third guy says, "I don't know, man. I'm not from this neighborhood."
I think the battery might have just died right there. Does it have a battery in it?
Let's hear it for Jake.
Yeah, because it started getting weak and then it just died.
Okay. Jake already endeared himself to me because he did Hank Williams Sr.
And I was about to say too that guitar it had a really hot output. It was like, wow, I had to crank it back because it was like real strong, and then the battery dies.
Yeah, when me and Ernie sing, whenever we have some free time, which is few and far between, that's one of my favorites because I grew up listening to Hank Williams.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of Hank Williams in here.
I know. So
That was cool.
Chef's kiss. Mwah. Awesome. All right, so we got one more. Closing the night.
Tamale,
tell
I
me.
really like it when things come full circle.
What happened?
Because tonight
I came full circle just
we're
now.
ending it just like we started.
Oh, okay. That's what he means. With the Prince of Psychedelia himself, Tom
Moon.
Bird. And anybody else that wants to get up here and party down.
Yeah, may as well now.
There you go.
Thank you. Hey, it's for you. This began in 1964, a series of lectures at Columbia University from America, the empire, from barbarism to decadence without going through a stage of civilization. During the 80s, there was a period where Ronald Reagan had a thing called deinstitutionalization. Now, because America was the American empire at the time, it was followed in other countries. And in our country, we had people who shouldn't be homeless become homeless and sent out from the asylums with a jar of pills. I was part of what's called Link Up, and the idea was you phone up and friends would give you a place to stay for the night so that you wouldn't be arrested for vagrancy. Now, that was what I learnt because I was evicted. I had 14 people staying in my apartment, and they'd just been evicted, and so I was evicted. I moved to a place underneath the overpass, and my landlady was Lebanese and psychic. And she said to me, "Tom, I know you've got homeless people staying in my house. My brother wants me to evict you, but it's my house. As long as you do poetry, because of the poet in my homeland, who is Khalil Gibran, by the way, poet of the people. As long as you do poetry, you have a home for the rest of my life." Well, she's with the angels in Lebanese heaven right now. But that's a true story, and 15 years of my life were there with the homeless and with her coming round and sharing stories like things I never knew about Lebanon, not just the cedars of Lebanon, not just the Paris of the East. It was also a place where amazing philosophers and emigres and that gathered. A population of 7.5 million, and 3 million of these were refugees from Syrian wars and Palestinian wars. And I had the only Palestinian poet I knew, Naomi Shihab Nye, works down in San Antonio at Trinity University. And she did a reading of Bookwoman, and she brought her father out. Her father was a journalist on the Dallas Observer. And near the end of his life, he wanted to do something worthwhile, so he turned to poetry. And he shared this poem about Palestine, which broke my heart, and I hope it'll break yours. He said, "You see that tree over there? That's an olive tree. It's a symbol of our people. My great-grandfather, he planted that tree, and he watered it with his tears. And my grandfather cared for that tree, and he watered it with his tears. And my father, he cared for it, and he watered it with his tears. And I will water it with my tears. Now you tell me who owns the land." Mrs. Saad told me stories of Lebanon. And when I came to this strange Austin, when it was a place that wasn't just parts of somewhere else, I bought a car from a man called Rajib. Rajib, he changed his name because Westerners don't seem to understand cultures that aren't their own. He changed his name to Richard. And he said to me, look, I'll give you spare parts for this car. It's a second-hand car. It may not last, but I've got a friend who will look after you if I happen to leave. Because he did leave. He went back to Lebanon. He gave up selling used cars because he wanted to go back to the spirit of his homeland. That's the one thing about Lebanese people. They love their homeland. And Palestinian people, they love their homeland. And they love their people. So he did. He went back and he handed me over to George. George said, look, I'm setting up a garage on the corner of Bluebont and South Lamar. How about you open it with some poetry and barbecue and singing? And I said, sure, you're on. So all day long we did poetry and music and barbecue at the corner of Bluebont and South Lamar. If you go looking for it, it's gone now because it's now an animal food, pet food place. But it did exist for maybe 10 years. And during that time, we had conversations that were like golden because he would tell me about how he was robbed. He was constantly robbed by his own staff. And one time they robbed everything and they robbed the security cameras as well, just to make it like poetic, right? And he laughed because that's what Lebanese people do. That's what Palestinian people do. Their life is so extreme, you have to laugh. Now, George was the eldest of a family of three. And Eddie was the second. And Eddie is a very cultured and erudite man. And Joseph was a very revolutionary person. And I've had relationships with them as they moved from Bluebont and South Lamar. They went to Ben White. They had a garage on Ben White. And I did poetry there. And that is now a Mexican bus depot. Just where Ben White, the side road goes into I-35. So you see a bus depot where once was a garage. Now, I ask you to test this poem because you go further up the side road of Ben White and about a mile along you'll see Accent Motors. And you'll see a great big place with lots of cars, old broken down cars. And that's where Eddie and George and Joseph are doing their current business in the saying, we don't fix cars, we fix people. And George said to me, you know, Tom, I wish I was you. I may have money and a garage and family and friends, but I don't have time to sit under a tree and write poetry. And I don't go out to coffee shops and share the poetry. I wish I was like you. And maybe if you understand the love of Lebanon, how we love our homeland so much that we would never do harm, we'd never invade anyone else. Because they're being invaded by the Syrians, they're being invaded by the Israelis, and they're occupied for a long time. And what do? The economy's gone. Ever since that big explosion of the grain silo, the government's gone because it was corrupt. And there's nothing there except nothingness, except the love of family and friends. Now I say this as a love poem to Palestine. I say this as a love poem to Lebanon. Because there are people like us, poets in Lebanon, poets in Palestine, who are doing nothing except living a civilian life like we're living here and now. They do no harm to anyone. They're the people who keep culture alive by conversations like this one. And that's why I'm grateful for your presence, grateful for your reception, and grateful for this conversation which is continuing, not just the metaphor of our common conversations, not just the lingua franca of keeping life itself alive, but the sheer fact that we're not the only ones to be occupied by an American empire. At least we're alive. At least we've got songs and poems and stories. Long may those adventures continue for Palestine, for Lebanon, and for Austin, Texas. For every one of us, that means you.
Closing out the night, that was Tom Moon and Vivid Nothing.
Woo! Yes, happy birthday, Vivid Nothing. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. Running up and down the stairs with all this amazing talent. Just like I said, yes, thank you. Always thank you. You guys keep coming back here because you are the guys that make it a show. You are the ones. So shall we do the thing?
Let's do it.
You have been witness to the baddest open mic in the ATX, spoken and heard live every Sunday night at Kick Butt Coffee, Music, and Booze. It's not just an open mic, it's a show, not a show without each and every one of you, including you, Eddie. Thank you and good night!
Oh, and thank you for everyone tuning in online too.